Generate 5 to 25 plus mid to high ticket jobs in 30 days, or you don't pay me a single thing. Here's something marketing agencies are never going to tell you. They're never going to tell you the leads that they generate are the problem. You probably spent tens of thousands of dollars on leads, whether that's HomeAdvisor, Angie's, Facebook ads run by other agencies who promised you everything. Some of those leads, they actually came in and it worked out for you, but it wasn't enough to stick with them, or else you'd still be with them. But here's what happened. Half of them were shared with 3 other contractors, a quarter of them were tire kickers who just were shopping around, and the ones who were actually serious, they already booked with someone else by the time you called them back. So let me ask you something that might sting a little bit. What if you've actually been paying for the wrong thing this entire time? What if the problem was never getting leads, but what happened after you get them? Stay with me because what I'm about to show you changes everything. You've been here before. Another marketing company, another promise, another invoice for work you can't see, leads you can't close, results you can't measure. You've been stuck in this cycle long enough to know something has to change. You've paid thousands for monthly retainers, strategy calls, optimizations, stuff that just never really moves the needle. They cash your checks while your phone stays silent. You bought leads, shared with 3 or 4 other contractors. Most were tire kickers or already booked with someone else before you even got the notification. You've been locked into 12-month agreements with no results, no way out. Using their proprietary CMS means you lose everything if you leave. And what did you get for all that money? Impressions, clicks, engagement, but nothing that actually fills your calendar. And your crews, they're just still sitting there doing nothing. Numbers that look good on reports but don't actually pay the bills, don't actually generate you revenue. The real cost isn't just money you've wasted, it's jobs you didn't book, the growth you didn't achieve, the trust you've lost in marketing altogether. Does this sound familiar at all? Truth is, you really don't have a marketing problem. You have a system problem. Most home service business owners rely on the same broken approaches, buying shared leads from platforms like HomeAdvisor, Angie, third-party agencies who sell a pay-per-call type lead performance, paying agencies for brand awareness campaigns and hoping those referrals come in. But there's a new way. It's a dedicated funnel that generates exclusive qualified customers, and it guarantees you paying jobs and not just leads. What if you only paid for those actual results? What if someone built you a system that tracked every dollar from ad click to completed payment and guaranteed you'd see at least a 2.5 return on your investment? That's not a fantasy. That's how I structure every single engagement for you. Here's the thing. It's guaranteed to scale your business. A $200 average ticket looks a lot different than a $15,000 average ticket. And I structure that job guarantee accordingly and specifically to your business. Whether you need 50 smaller jobs like a trash cleaning business service, or you need 5 high ticket jobs like a roofing project or restoration project to hit your goals, my system adapts to your specific niche and your numbers. Hey guys, my name is Marshall Nice and I build paid advertising systems for home service businesses. I don't work with restaurants, I don't work with e-com, I don't work with small businesses in general. I work with home service companies from trash pickup services to full home renovations, pest control companies, and everything between. HVAC, roofing, electrical, plumbing, concrete, landscaping, you name it. And if you serve homeowners, I can fill your calendar. I've structured my business around one principle. If I can't book you jobs that initially 2.5 year investment, I don't really deserve your money at all. If I can't make you money, then you don't deserve to pay me at all. That's my goal. 2.5x is the bare minimum that I do. I'm looking to 5x to 10x your investment with me to make it a no-brainer. A true growth partner. It's not a tagline, it's how I structure the guarantee. I built my entire model around one idea. If I can't deliver measurable profit results, I don't deserve to be paid. Let me walk you through exactly how my system works. Step 1 is our discovery and qualification. We assess your market, capacity, average job value, and your close rate. Then I set specific job guarantee that's realistic for your situation. It's customized, it's not one size fits all. That guarantee is built on your actual numbers and not wishful thinking. That's why we need to hop on a call. Step 2, we build out the funnel. I create your custom landing pages, lead capture forms, follow-up automations, A to Z. Everything is built to attract and convert qualified customers for your specific service. Your competitors are sending traffic to generic websites. You'll have a dedicated funnel engineered to turn clicks into booked appointments. Step 3, we launch your campaigns. We build custom Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns that go live. We do the targeting with homeowners in your service area who are actively looking for solutions. No more shared leads. They're specifically searching for your service and you're the only one getting this lead. It is very personalized towards you. Every person who comes through is yours exclusively. Step 4 is optimization and scaling. I monitor daily performance, I test ad creatives, I adjust the targeting, and I scale what actually works. Most agencies just set it up and they set and forget. So they don't touch it for 30 days, let it run, and then they say, hey, we have a problem. I don't do that. I'm always testing new ad creatives. I'm always working with you to get videos created that perform the best. And I treat your ad spend like I'm spending my own money, constantly refining and maximizing your return. Step 5 is the guaranteed fulfillment. At the 30-day mark, we count paying jobs, not the leads generated, not the appointments, but the actual revenue. If you don't hit your guaranteed number with a 2.5x return on investment, you don't pay. This is the accountability every other agency avoids. So for example, if you invest $5,000 with me, I'm going to make sure you return $12,500 so it makes sense what you're paying me. Let me show you what this actually means for your day-to-day business. Paying customers and not leads. I don't count form fills, I count the jobs that hit your bank account. My system tracks from ad click to payment, so you see exactly what's working and what's generating real revenue. We go after customers that actually grow your business. The funnel pre-qualifies prospects before they even hit your phone, so you're not running into any tire kickers. No more price shoppers or hunters who want the cheapest option. Just qualified buyers who are ready to move forward. You also own everything that I build, from the landing pages to the automations to the creative. It's all yours. If you want to leave, you leave with a fully functional system. No proprietary CMS lock-in. No hostage situations. No questions asked. You're not going to find an agency that actually does something like this. It's real numbers. It's not vanity metrics. Forget impressions and clicks. You'll see a dashboard that shows you jobs booked, leads generated, revenue generated, and cost per job. Those are the numbers that actually matter in your bottom line in terms of scaling. A 2.5 return on investment guarantee. Whatever your total investment is with me, you'll book at least 2.5 the amount in new paying jobs within 30 days. If you don't hit that number, you're not going to pay me, and it's as simple as that. No questions asked. And the speed to lead alerts. This is key. Research shows that if you don't call a lead back within 5 minutes, they're probably already booked with somebody else. My system sends instant notifications the moment a lead comes in, so you and your sales team never miss an opportunity, ever. So let's dive into some real results that I can show you what it looks like in the real world. So Tribe Marketing, they're a door-to-door pest control company, and they were spending $1,500 a month on ads. The system generated them 30 to 40 booked jobs each and every month at an average of $750 per job. That's $22,000 to $30,000 in monthly revenue from $1,500 in ad spend plus management fees. That's more than a 2.5x return. That's a 15 to 20x return on every dollar spent on ads. This system completely transforms how they acquire their customers. Our next case study is Mountain High Disposal. They do waste management services. Their $3,000 monthly ad spend and over $9,000 in monthly revenue, a consistent 3x return for a very low ticket item. It's just reliable, predictable growth in a competitive market with specific zip code metrics. It's just a steady customer acquisition that scales with investment. The next one is Brooks Pest Solutions. They also do pest control services. This past month in December, they spent $11,000 in ad spend and returned $55,000 in the worst month for pest control. That's a 5x return on their investment. Exceptional performance in a seasonal business. The system generated qualified leads that converted into long-term service contracts, not just one-time jobs. These customers are here to stay. Now, I want to be clear about something, and I'm not going to promise you that you're going to get a 15x return or a 5x return. Every market is a little bit different. Every ticket for your service is different. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a plan that's specific to you so we can get you at least a 2.5 return on your first month and then scale from there. Because I want you to get actual paying jobs or you're not going to pay me a thing. That's the floor. That's the guarantee. Everything above that, that's what we're going to aim for. So let's get into the details of what's actually included in the Book a Job funnel system. The core system includes custom Facebook and Instagram campaigns targeting homeowners in your service area, high converting landing pages built for your specific service and niche, lead capture and instant notification systems, follow-up automations to maximize your booking rate, a monthly performance dashboard showing you jobs booked, revenue generated, and cost per job, and ongoing optimization and creative testing. The dual guarantee includes guaranteed paying jobs that matches up with your niche and your ticket size, plus the 2.5 return on investment guaranteed. We're trying to make this as profitable as possible, not just activity. So the jobs booked and the 2.5 return on investment guarantee are going to line up completely. You're going to have the complete ownership as well. So everything that I build, landing pages, automations, creative, you're going to take it all with you if you ever leave me. No platform lock-in, no tactics like that, no questions asked. This isn't a cookie-cutter template. Every funnel is custom built for your specific service, market, and customer profile. What works for HVAC isn't specifically going to work for pest control or landscaping, and the system reflects those differences. We have different tactics for each different market in the home services. This isn't let's just see if it works. It's a commitment backed by a dual guarantee that puts my fee at risk if I don't get you any results. First, the paying jobs guarantee. I guarantee a specific number of paying jobs within 30 days, customized to your niche, your ticket size, and your capacity, which is very key. I'm not guaranteeing leads, I'm not guaranteeing appointments, I'm guaranteeing the actual paying jobs that hit your bank account, what your sales guys are capable of closing. Second, the 2.5 ROI guarantee. I've touched on this, so I'll just mention it a little bit, but whatever your total investment is with me each month, you're going to generate at least a 2.5x that amount. That's just profitability, not just activity. If you don't hit both numbers, you're not going to pay. Most agencies won't even tell you their return on investment. I'm going to guarantee mine. But why can I do this? What makes me so special? Because I've built these systems that actually work. I've taken on clients that I know I can help. I don't take everybody on, just the ones that I know have good sales teams and are capable of taking on these jobs. I'd also rather earn your trust with results than trap you in a contract. The guarantee forces me to deliver, and that's how it should be when you hire a marketing growth partner like myself. Little bit of a disclaimer here, not every business is a fit for this system. I work with home service companies who are ready to grow, who are hiring for new technicians, from trash pickup to full renovations, pool companies, and everything in between. So if you're serious about filling your calendar with paying customers, here's what's going to happen next. The process is pretty straightforward and stress-free. You're going to apply, I'm going to review your information and see if there's a good fit, and then we're going to schedule a call from there. On the call, we're going to cover your current marketing situation, what you do, what's working, what's not working, your capacity, and your growth goals. We're going to talk about how the Book a Job funnel system is going to be customized specifically for you and your business, and your specific job guarantee and ROI target based on your numbers of your services. There's going to be no pressure, no hard sell, just straightforward conversation to see if we're the right fit. If we are, great, we're going to move forward. If not, no harm, no foul done. Now, if you're like most business owners that I talk to, you've probably got some questions. How do you determine my specific job guarantee? So during our call, I'm going to assess your market, your capacity, your average job value, and your close rate. The guarantee scales to your niche. So a trash pickup service with a $50 average ticket is going to be very different from a remodeling company that's charging $15,000 each project. Either way, you're going to hit your 2.5 ROI investment or you're not going to pay me. How is this different from HomeAdvisor or Angie's? So these platforms sell shared leads. The same lead goes from 3 or 4 different contractors, maybe even more. You're competing on speed and especially price. They're going to be very nitpicky on price, which is not great. My system generates exclusive traffic to your funnel, so there's no sharing. No one else is going to get the leads. It's just going to be you. And I guarantee actual paying jobs because of this, not just because these leads don't go anywhere else. What if I've been burned by agencies before? I get it. That's exactly why I structured the guarantee the way I did. You don't want to pay unless you get results, and you own everything after I build, so they're not going to take anything that's working with them. If you want to leave, you leave with a fully functioning system. Nothing's going to be held hostage. What's the ad spend on top of the fee? Ad spend is separate to my fee, and you control the budget there. Ads run to your funnel, generating you customers, building your brand, not shared leads sent to competitors. We'll discuss the right budget for your market and goals during our strategy call. Most clients start between $1,500 and $5,000 monthly, depending on your ticket size and your market needs. So I can only take on a limited number of clients at a time, just so I make sure I have specific outcomes that I can actually meet. This isn't a false scarcity tactic, it's actual reality. I only want to work with people that I can actually guarantee those results for. And I can only guarantee results if I have the bandwidth to deliver them. When my roster's full, I stop taking on new clients. There's no exceptions there. I'm not manufacturing urgency here. This is just how I run the business. I do quality over quantity. So if you've been thinking about fixing your lead flow and finally filling your calendar with booked jobs that actually grow your business, now is the time to see if you qualify. The next step costs you nothing. The cost of waiting is the jobs you're not booking, your crews that could be doing more, and the growth you're leaving on the table. So right now you have 2 options. You can keep doing what you've been doing. You can chase those shared leads from those platforms that care more about volume than your success. You can pay agencies for vanity metrics that don't pay your bills. You can hope for referrals to keep coming while your competitors are running their own ads and they're taking everything from you, little by little, day by day. You can deal with the feast or famine cash flow and your idle crews, how you've been doing right now. Or you can come partner with us, who guarantee actual results that are going to put money in your pocket and allow you to scale. You're going to get exclusive leads, a system that tracks every dollar from the first impression, from a click to payment. You're going to get a guaranteed jobs and a guaranteed ROI, or you're not going to pay. You're going to get complete ownership of everything built for your business. You've tried the old way. You know where it leads. It's time for a system that actually works, one where you only pay for results and not for promises. Every day you wait is another day of missed opportunities. Another day your competitors are booking jobs that should be yours. Another day you're paying for marketing that doesn't deliver measurable results. Here's how simple the next steps are. Step 1, apply today. Takes 2 minutes. There's no risk. I just need basic information about your business. Step 2, we're going to hop on a strategy. If you're qualified, we're going to map out your custom system and your specific guarantees for your business. Step 3, we're going to get everything set up and start booking you jobs. Within 30 days, you're going to hit your guarantee or you're not going to pay. This system works. The guarantee protects you and protects me. The only question is whether you're ready to stop wasting money on marketing that doesn't deliver and start investing in a system that guarantees results. You've seen the system, you've seen the results, I've showed you everything. You understand my guarantee. Now it's time to actually take action. Remember, you're not going to pay me anything unless I get you a 2.5 return on investment and you hit your specific job guarantee within 30 days. You own everything I build, and you're working with someone who specializes exclusively in home service businesses, not a generalist who dabbles in every single industry. The jobs you're not booking today is the growth you're missing out for tomorrow. The only way to change that is to change your system, is to do something different. Don't let another month go by watching your competitors fill their calendar while you're stuck chasing dead-end leads. Apply for your strategy session now and let's see if we're a right fit to transform your customer acquisition system. I'll talk to you soon.